Projector friend, and welcome to your reading for the week of December 2nd to the 8th, 2024. But know that if you're coming across this at a later date, you are definitely still in the right place. My name is Christy, and I am super psyched to be here to share this reading with you. But as with all readings, take what serves you well and just let go of the rest. One of the most exceptional things about being human is that we have free will choice. So no matter what messages Spirit has for us this week, we always have the power to change them. All right, so I don't know about you, but I have been having some manifestations coming hard and fast. November 2024 was a pretty banging month for me, about a lot of stuff setting in place, including the perfect dog for our family at just the right time, which I set in the summer. And then also a hot tub is now in my backyard and almost ready to use. And so pretty awesome. And that's from like 7 years ago. So the reading this week will be about what do you need to do to set in motion your next thing that you would like to manifest in your life, regardless of the timeline. All right. So with that in mind, we are going to start with a Moonology Manifestation Oracle card, followed by a Work Your Light Oracle card, because of course, in order to manifest for our highest and best, we must be in the light, okay? We must be in the light in order to manifest on purpose. All right, and then we will consult the tarot, our friends over here. And this week we're going to do issue, don't do this, and do this. All right, let's get going. All right, for our projector, what guidance does the moon have in regards to your manifestations this week? Okay, and we have think it through, new moon in Gemini. Well, this is exciting because I am recording this, I'm literally just past the new moon in Gemini. We have a full moon in Gemini coming up on the 15th. And look at this. So it says, think it through. We've got some mountains. So there's, mountains are typically obstacles, right? So there's some things we need to think through. With the purple, we've got some very good, strong, energy with connecting to higher self, as well as we've got kind of like a pinky orange down here. And so I'm getting some sacral. Okay. So we need to kind of like, we don't want to rush into things this week. Okay. So we're not rushing into things this week. We're going to take some time to think it through. Curious about what's going to come up in the tarot. Okay. And then with the Work Your Light. Okay. Work Your Light. We have got the ever unfolding rose, cracked opening. It's happening for you, not to you. Oh my goodness. So something is ready to bloom in your life. Okay. So this is very exciting. So I've done a lot of work with Tony Robbins. And one of the things that I've taken away, and we get these little nuggets, and sometimes they're huge and sometimes they're little. But one of the reframes that I got from him was, life doesn't happen to you, it happens for you. And when you approach your life like this, you can't be a victim, right? You can't be a victim knowing that life is working for you and things are not happening to you. It is it's one word difference, but it is a world of difference in terms of how you approach life. So we're being reminded that life happens for you, projector. Okay, it happens for you. And this week it is definitely happening for you, but we're going to have to kind of take it slow. The rose doesn't just go boom all at once, right? It goes like this over the course of a couple days or whatever, right? So it's about to open up and get real beautiful, but it's going to take a little bit of time. Okay, wonderful. All right, now the tarot, we are going with issue, and don't do this, do this. Okay, issue. Ooh, Judgment. Okay. So we've got a major arcana card and it's close to the end. Now, I love the Judgment card. Okay. So the Judgment card is all about transformation and ascension. So you are going to be called to go to like the next level this week. Okay. So going to the next level in some area of your life. And it is good. It's a voluntary one. Okay. So when we have the Death card and the Tower, these are involuntary. They're just going to happen, right? They're going to happen. They're still happening for you, not to you. But with the Judgment, you get to choose. It's like a calling. Okay, so what are you being called to do this week? Okay, this is the issue. Is you're being called to do something this week, and are you going to accept the invitation? Because again, you have the choice with the Judgment card. Okay, beautiful. That's real strong. Okay, like this is a very strong thing that's happening. Okay, again though, you're being encouraged to think it through, to not jump to conclusions. It could be happening in an area of your life that you're not expecting, right? So, because it doesn't have to be spiritual, okay? It doesn't have to be a spiritual ascension. You could be going to the next level in some area of your life. And again, though, it's not going to happen all at once, right? This is my, yeah, you know what it is. It's the rose. Okay. All right. Now, don't do this. Oh, interesting. So we have the six of cups, which is a beautiful harmonious card that usually takes me back to childhood. And I am getting that. I'm actually getting some very strong sibling vibes from this, in this position, in this reading. So it is a card of nostalgia. So you're being encouraged to not base this next move forward on the past. Okay. Don't base it on the past. Base it on what you would like to manifest in the future. So often, sorry, my arm is getting sore. I got a tetanus shot yesterday, and so it's sore, but also I'm holding up the cards now. So I don't want one like super buff arm and then the other one not. So we'll just switch back and forth. Okay. So we want to not go to the past. Like so often like we are, of course, like the summary of our experiences and our beliefs, right? We are like in our ego and our personality. And so much of that is based on what we've experienced in the past. So you're being encouraged to just not let that get in the way this time. Okay. Like in terms of this ascension, you need to let go of some things from the past, particularly from your childhood and maybe even regarding siblings. Okay. If you have siblings. So there's something there to release. But the coolest thing is that it's going to make some significant space for something new to come in, which is what we typically, that's what I always want, right? It's so interesting when you finally get that download that you're like, oh, I need to release this, or this isn't a big deal anymore. Or I just want to move past it, right? So, okay, so you're going to be moving past something from the past. Okay. Okay, and do this is our card, baby. I love it. So you have two major arcana out of 3 cards this week. And so, it's kind of a big deal. Okay. And embracing it, is going to be so helpful. Okay. So the Star is full of hope. She is full, there's lots of healing in this card. Okay. So you are very strongly being encouraged to healing whatever happened back here. Okay. So this is a beautiful reading for you. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. So, but you have to actually do the work, right? It's not just going to happen to you, right? It's happening for you. But you still have to, like, manifestation doesn't, like, a lot of people think, oh, if I just wish, and there's been some kind of, dialogue and some beliefs out there that all you have to do is like make a wish and it comes true, and that's not true at all. We first of all need to ask, right? So we need to ask, then we need to believe, and then we need to receive. But in order to receive, you have to be in alignment with the energy of the thing that you want, right? So for example, we weren't ready for this dog in the summer, got married, went on a honeymoon, and then August, paying for things and all that. And so I promised the kids that we would get something for a dog for Christmas. But then of course in December, lots of people want dogs and blah, blah, blah. So we just started last week. Within a week, we found the perfect dog for us and picked her up. And now she's been in our lives for a week. And it's incredible how healing she has been for our family, but also just like, so good. And isn't it just amazing how much you can love something so fast? Like, it's so beautiful. Anyways, enough about me. So this week, like, awesome. Okay, awesome. But you have to do the work and release whatever is kind of holding you back from the past. Again, siblings, maybe not, maybe not. It just depends on who you are. And but so this, you're being called to go to the next level. Okay, so to ascend to the next level. You do need to not be hasty, think it through. Okay, so I'm getting forgiveness. Okay, so I'm getting some forgiveness vibes. Okay, so there's somebody, something, it might be yourself. Okay, it might be yourself, of needing to forgive. So think it through a little bit. Okay, about how don't be hasty, but remember, it's going to unfold in a beautiful, gorgeous way. Roses are my favorite flowers, so I'm just so happy to see that. But that healing, this is one of the most powerful. It is the healing, the biggest healing card. It's just got so much for you. Okay, so the universe has so much love and blessing for you this week, in particular, but you got to do the work. Okay. Alrighty. That's all that I've got for you this week, projector. I hope you have a wonderful one. Think about it, see what it's going to do, because it's going to make space for something beautiful in your life, that is in alignment with this next level of ascension for you. Okay. All right. See you next week. Bye.